Dib. Fighting out of the blue corner from Beijing, China, here's the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They miss with the jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't score with that jab. That jab misses. That counter shot lands. Billy Dib in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Here we go for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Trying to land that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counter punch. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Trouble.
Does he know he's hurting? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered.
Let's talk about Billy Dib in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what you do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Billy Dibb in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without...
Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punches.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches.
Punch, counter punch. Done with that counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. That uppercut just missed. Those counter punches have to hurt. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Billy Dibb in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Into the fight, you most
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. I don't want to load.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Cole. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The straight right just misses. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
God, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over blow.
And Dib goes down.
And what a shot. Was that a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
Billy Dib in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Dib is dazed and confused.
Andy legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Missing with the left uppercut. Billy Dib on the back foot. Billy Dib in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. Here comes round 7. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Jab misses. Here we go with these 2 lightning-quick lightweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Away from each other and then run right back into trouble. powerful counterpunch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Billy Dibb in some serious trouble.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
Let's talk about Billy Dibb in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on.
Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter lands. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they pulled that knot. Billy Dibb in trouble. Appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is.